Hello and welcome to my world of crochet. My name is Stine and today I'm here to do another yarn haul video with you guys. And as always, I cannot do a yarn haul video without enjoying some good tea in my tea mug. Today I'm drinking a black tea, so like a black sailor light tea with strawberry and raspberry flavored. And it's absolutely delicious. It's a tea I've been drinking before, so you might be familiar with it. And I made this order with Linde Hobby, which is actually a Danish company, even though that I made my order on a Dutch website, but they ship the yarn from Denmark. I needed some sock yarn because I have this idea of making socks. The challenge is if it's the right color blue sock yarn that I ordered, because I have this idea, but I will of course see when I unpack the yarn. So Linde Hobby offers free shipping if you purchase for an amount above 59 euros. So of course I made a purchase of 59 euros and 10 cents, and that amount is equaling this lovely bag of yarn. So I mainly have sock yarns and some acrylics in here, and I'm actually looking forward to sharing them with you guys. There are two different types of sock yarn, and there is one type of acrylic but different colors. So let's open this, see if I can in a good way. It close well, and I see on top we have the sock yarn here. So this is the lovely sock yarn that I bought, which is the Mayflower First Class. The Mayflower First Class is a fine weight. These balls are 50 grams, and on these 50 grams you get about 210 meters, so that's like what, 230-ish yards. They can handle being washed in the washing machine at 40 degrees Celsius, which is like around 9,500 degrees Fahrenheit. But don't bleach them and don't throw them in the dryer, they won't like that. It's the colorway 4. I don't remember what the color was called. Yeah, Regatta Blue. So the colorway 4 of this model is the Regatta Blue. Mayflower is a Danish brand, and of course, as being sock yarn, it is 75% superwash wool and 25% nylon. So there is this lovely yarn, and as you can see, it is a very quite fine yarn. And this color is actually not too far off what I wanted. I had hoped for a little bit more baby-ish blue, but the other blue that was like, it was kind of too light, I thought. Let's see if I can find them all. But in any case, to make sure, I did get 4 skeins of them, and I'm most definitely gonna make socks of them regardless. I do have to compare with the other blue yarn I have, which I will prefer, because I will take the lighter blue of them for the purpose that I have. So I got 4 skeins of these. And then I got 4 skeins of, oh my god, this feels lovely. I got 4 skeins of another sock yarn, which is black. This is from Drops Nord yarn. And it's this black yarn is made in alpaca. So like it's an alpaca, and let's see if I can find it. It's 45% alpaca, 30% polyamide, and 25% wool. And this is so amazingly soft. Oh my goodness. I wish that this particular brand had the light blue, because this is so flipping soft. But it was kind of sold out because this was on sale. I got it on sale, and I only paid like €1.65 per skein for these, which is like insanely cheap. They're normally closer to like €3 or €4 per skein. So for 50 grams in a skein, you get a fine yarn, which gives you about 170 meters of yarn. So it's quite similar to some of the small skeins cotton wise, if you know those, and can measure that gauge. But this is how they look. Let's see if I can get the camera to zoom here. Yeah. So this is how it looks, but it's also a fine yarn. Let's compare it to maybe the Mayflower. You might give you an idea. And they aren't too far off, actually. They're very, very similar. And I had an idea of maybe combining them depending on how it turned out. But yeah, so for this lovely yarn, which if I succeed crocheting socks, I will absolutely get more of this. It feels absolutely amazing. Like, oh my goodness. It's a long time ago I felt such a soft sock yarn. I can imagine this being really, really great for many projects. Absolutely wonderful. So I already have the next type of yarn I bought, but in different colors. So the other yarn I bought with Linde Hobby for this yarn haul order is the Yarn and Colors Amazing yarn. So the Yarn and Colors Amazing yarn is a 100% recycled acrylic. And that's these lovely balls. So even the label here on the yarn is recycled paper, and it's a really for being recycled acrylic, this is really like it's quite soft. Yarn and Colors is made in Turkey, and Yarn and Colors itself is a Dutch yarn company. So they design the yarn and get it produced in Turkey, but it's a Dutch yarn company. And each of these skeins is 100 grams, and for those 100 grams, you get 310 meters, which makes this a 3-weight yarn. It comes with a recommended crochet hook size of 4mm. I would assume that's pretty good, actually. For the 310 meters, that's about 339 yards. It can be washed at 30 degrees, and that's about it. This color is called let's try again. This color is called Petroleum. It's actually dye lot 1, so it's some of the very first yarns. It's colorway 70. And there is not much more to say except the whole collection is organic and made with love, and it's absolutely wonderful. I got 2 of these skeins because I loved the color and wanted to see how they looked. And I also have an idea for some of the yarn I got because I have an idea for a baby blanket later on. Then I also got 2 skeins, I think that was, yes, 2 skeins of just standard white. So this is again amazing yarn by Yarn and Colors. The specs are the same except for, of course, the colorways. And this is also dye lot 1, and a white is a colorway 1 as well. So that was 2 skeins of white. And now I'm actually going to see if I can create some more room on my table, because I am sort of running out. Just a moment. I need to create room here. So amazing how much yarn I have stacked in here. So I also got this lovely one, which is cotton candy. So this is like a bright baby pink, rose pink, yeah, rose I would say. It's rose. It's bright. It's colorway 37, also dye lot 1. So I have a lot of these dye lot 1s, but 2 skeins of a pink. And I have 2 skeins of purple. This purple is a cold orchid, and it's colorway of 52, so 2 skeins of that. And the last thing I got is, I'm not sure if I can have them all, I can try, is this lovely baby blue. I got 6 skeins of these. 6 skeins is markedly more than all the other 2 skeins I've gotten, but I have this idea. It's called Nordic blue, so I lied, it's not baby blue, it's called Nordic blue, but it is technically a baby bluish color. It's a very light blue, and it's actually, I had hoped for sock yarn a bit like this shade, and as you can see, this one is a little bit darker, but it's not too dark. Maybe this is too aquamarine, I can't find out. I have to see it in more daylight. It's evening right now, so it's not the best. I'm not sure if all the yarns comes to the best lights, but yeah, it's not bad. It's baby blue. I got 6 skeins of these. Why do I get 6 skeins? I'm not really sure actually, but I do have this idea of some sort of a sweater combined with what I also want to do is of course a baby blanket, and the baby blanket is going to be like 3 squares of these, and then you edge it with the white. That's the idea. But again, that baby blanket is sometime far out in the future. I found the pattern, I saved the pattern, and I have 10,000 other things I want to make, but it was a great idea to get the free shipping, to get the extra yarn. So hey, that was my excuse for buying extra yarn. Free shipping! And that was it. It's empty, I'm afraid. But still, I have the idea that I have a ton of yarn here. I have though, 6 skeins of these. I have not decided what I'm going to use the petroleum for yet, but I actually very much love this one. And in case, I think these two also go pretty well together. I don't know how much I will have over though, or with the white. And I do have more white laying around. If I'm missing white for borders, white can always be obtained. I'm absolutely stunned with this yarn haul. What I'm most happy about is actually, crazily enough, this alpaca sock yarn. It's soft. It's really, really soft. And oh my goodness, oh. I think this yarn, they say it's sock yarn, but I think this yarn would do extremely well for knitted sweaters as well. Absolutely. That would be amazing. Yeah, it would. I might actually end up buying extra, send it to my mom and see if I can get her to make me just another sweater, but she has plenty of yarn still for future sweaters, so sometime far out in the future. And Mom, I know you watch this, I might come with a request because this is absolutely soft. But first I'm gonna make socks from this, and it feels really, really soft, so I actually think it might be socks that I won't have an issue with wearing without an extra pair of socks underneath. Normally, when I wear knitted socks, I'm not very good when it's scratchy, and some sock yarn tend to be more scratchy than others. So usually when I wear home knitted socks, in my case, I'm going to try to crochet them, but when I wear home knitted socks, I tend to have a pair of cotton socks underneath because then it's not scratchy. And I am in any case a person with really, really cold feet. You can ask my partner, he will say that my feet is way too cold, and yeah, I don't know why. People tend to be concerned, and I do have cold feet, and I feel best when they're warm. So of course, knitted socks is great. That's about it for now. Thank you very much for watching this yarn haul video with me. If you haven't done it yet, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, because then you can easier follow me when I post new videos. Hit the notification, especially to get notified when I post new videos, whether these videos being of yarn hauls. Yarn hauls can be from several different companies. Please note, I'm not sponsored by any company, so all this yarn is purchased for my own money. And of course, what I also do is I make tutorials, yarn talk videos sharing experiences using specific patterns, you name it. It's just a yarn channel. So if you like to talk about yarn, and sometimes, so it's mostly crocheting, but sometimes a few knitting conversations comes in, like with what I would like to order from my mom. Yeah, subscribe. It's a pleasure spending time with you guys, and I will see you soon in another video. Bye.